On November 7, 1964, Dana Michelle was born in Maywood, California to Linda Strain. The following June, she was adopted by Dean and Florine Plato, and by age 3 they had divorced, so she was raised by her mother. By the age of 7, she began to appear in television commercials, and at age 12 she made her film debut in Return to Boggy Creek. At the age of 13, Plato had to decide whether she wanted to compete for a spot on the U.S. Olympic figure skating team or star in a new TV sitcom. She claims that her mother decided that she should cut back on her figure skating in order to focus on acting. From 1978 to 84, Plato played Kimberly Drummond, the teenage daughter on Diff'rent Strokes. In 1984, she was let go because the producers felt that her pregnancy did not fit the show's wholesome image. She and her husband welcomed their son on July 2nd. She continued to make several guest appearances from 85 to 86. Plato struggled to achieve success outside of her sitcom career. In January of 1988, her mother passed away and she separated from her husband. She signed over power of attorney to an accountant who disappeared with the majority of her money. In March 1990, she divorced and lost custody to her husband. She struggled with poverty and unemployment and was arrested multiple times for various charges. May 7, 1999, Plato appeared on The Howard Stern Show, where she discussed her life, financial problems, and past run-ins with the law. She admitted to being a recovering alcoholic and drug addict, but claimed to be more than 10 years sober. The following day in Moore, Oklahoma, she died of a multi-drug intoxication of Lortab and Soma. Her death was ruled a suicide. Plato admitted to drinking alcohol and using pot and cocaine during her years on Diff'rent Strokes. She suffered an overdose of Valium at the age of 14. In January 92, she was arrested for a forged prescription. May 7, 99, she claimed to be 10 years sober and only using prescribed painkillers. Following day, she overdosed on Lortab and Soma. Drugs that were illegally obtained include alcohol, marijuana, cocaine, and diazepam. They may have been taken from or provided by a family member or friend, someone she worked with, or purchased off the street. These drugs were definitely not medically necessary. The overdose drugs include Lortab, hydrocodone and acetaminophen, a narcotic analgesic, which may have been prescribed legally for a previous tooth extraction, and Soma, or Paracipridol, a muscle relaxant, which may have been prescribed legally or obtained by illegal means. Plato's death may have been prevented had she received more stringent punishment for her forged prescription, attempted another round of the drug rehabilitation program, or had not been attacked by viewers the previous day while interviewing on The Howard Stern Show. Hydrocodone with acetaminophen is a narcotic analgesic used to relieve moderate to severe pain. At the time of Plato's death, Lortab was a Schedule III controlled substance. On October 6, 2014, hydrocodone combination products became a Schedule II controlled substances because of the dramatic increase in the abuse of hydrocodone combination products. Prescribers should be diligent about prescribing only when a non-narcotic is necessary and prescribe the lowest possible strength for the shortest time necessary. The Nevada law requiring that all opioid prescriptions be entered into a database to prevent doctor shopping and accidental overprescribing be implemented nationwide. Paracipridol is a muscle relaxant used as an adjunct with other measures to provide relief of discomfort from acute, painful musculoskeletal conditions. At the time of Plato's death, Soma was not a controlled substance. On January 11, 2012, Soma became a Schedule IV drug because it was metabolized into meprobamate, a C4 drug. Prescribers should ensure that they do not prescribe a muscle relaxant unless it is legitimately needed, and they should be diligent about prescribing the lowest possible strength for the shortest time necessary, in this case no more than 2 to 3 weeks. They should also further stress the importance that it is an adjunct to other measures and not the final resolution for their pain. Overall, patients should be counseled by both the prescriber and the pharmacist regarding the dangers of the drug interactions and overdose potential, and how the prescription affects the body as a whole. That, in combination with better prescribing practices, the potential for patient harm or drug abuse may be greatly reduced.
Created using Powtoon.